Hi, and welcome to VLT's Countdown to 2022. We're so glad to be here today. My name is Jessica Ruth Baker. I'm the Interim Executive Director here at the theater. And we've got a guest host with us. Many of you might already know him from the VLT holiday party. He's a man with much character, great jokes, and that wonderful singing voice. Please welcome Bobby Stay Puft. Bobby, come on out.
Welcome, yes, my darling. Oh, Jessica, Jesse, it is so great to be here in front of all these cats and kitties. Bobby Stay Puft loves the telethon, let me tell you. And here at hour 14 of this telethon, Bobby Stay Puft is staying here for you. He's staying here for the remaining 8 hours of his evening.
Hour 14, Bobby, I just got here half an hour ago. What are you talking about?
Huh. And who the heck is Bobby Stay Puft been talking to since last night?
Well, I'm sure they've been enjoying your company no matter what. Tonight, we've got a great show planned for you folks. We're going to celebrate what we've accomplished here at 2021, raise a glass to 2022, and we've got a little bit more fundraising to do. Now, at the beginning of 2021, we set ourselves an incredible goal. We said, what if we could raise $400,000 for the building fund for this remodel, for this theater that you see right now, which is still under remodel. And if you can believe it, Bobby, we are less than $4,000 away at this point from making that $400,000 goal. How incredible is that?
I'll drink to that.
I'm sure you will. So while you're watching us tonight, please head to thevlt.com/donate to be able to contribute tonight. Make sure that we hit our goal. It's going to be an incredible evening that we have here. Not 8 hours, just 50 minutes. It's not going to be that long. I really don't know where Bobby Stay Puft has been. But we're so excited to be here with you as the year comes to a close. The first thing that we have for you, though, we'll be talking about our accomplishments that we've had in 2021. And here to share with us a state of the theater is our VLT board president, Karen Sheeland. Karen, how are you tonight?
I'm great, thank you. We still have a lot of snow out here, but we're able to move around, so that's good. And you look very good, both of you. I see you're on stage.
Well, here, we'll go to you for your state of the theater. Thank you, Karen.
Okay. Right, well, good evening, everybody. As we say goodbye to 2021, I would like to recap some of VLT's highlights, and most importantly, to thank the tireless members of VLT who have given of their time and energy, whether it be physical labor or serving on many of our committees and our teams. And also, of course, of making substantial donations to our fund drive for this remodel. Although I'd love to mention everybody who has been on all our committees, I will not do that for the sake of time, but I would like to mention the members on the building committee, because this group has been meeting since 2013. And originally, of course, it included Dave Sherman, but the other members who are still going strong are Mark Shapiro, Tim Tendick, Gail Rapp, Brian Lightheart, and Rich Sheeland. Now, the other committees, people know who they're on. We've got the fundraising team, we've got business, production, front of house, membership, and that includes ambassadors. That's going to be a new element that we're going to put on to encourage people to become members and join us at VLT. Front of house committee, membership, and well, I said membership, didn't I? And ambassadors, virtual little theatre, and of course, play committee, and the finance team. But I'd be really, what are you doing, Richard? I can see you in the background. I'd be very remiss if I didn't mention the dedicated members of the board who has consistently still give up every other Saturday morning at 10 o'clock to attend a board meeting, so that we're getting ourselves really shipshape, ready for that great opening that we're going to do. I'd also like to do a shout out to Sharon Wetling, who continues to do the ad lib and to connect you. She's the conduit between the news that we want to come out to you. And also to Adrian West, who's volunteered to help get us going with the box office when the time comes. Now, recently, as you know, we lost Bobby Sorrell, who came to the theatre later in life, which he thoroughly enjoyed. But I think to many of us, we feel the poignant, heartfelt loss of Cindy Solari, whose health issues finally took her way too young. I'm sure many of you know we have been raising funds, and we have enough to have a seat for Cindy and also one for her son. So she will always be a part of VLT. Now, one thing we did, the board did, back in the spring, where we hired Jessica Ruth Baker to be our marketing and fundraising coordinator. That position became very involved, and so we expanded it in November and made Jessica the interim executive director, and a job that she is excelling at right now. Okay, some highlights from the year. We did raise the roof on March 13th. That was 1 year to the day that we closed our doors on opening night in 2020. God, the time keeps going by. Anyway, we had a $10,000 grant and we were hoping to match it. Well, we exceeded it and we raised $48,622. Then we set the groundbreaking event. I haven't had a drink yet, so don't worry about it. I will. Anyway, we had the groundbreaking set for June 27th. And I don't know if many of you can remember, but we'd happened to have a heat wave right then and we cancelled. But we did hold it on July 11th, and we did have Mayor Vinnis with us. We had Councilman Keating. We had our architect, Otto Petitia, and we had our contractor, Charlie McLean. So we had a good turnout. We had lots of people, and we all enjoyed the complimentary ice cream that was provided by Lockheed Farms. The Weekly and the Register Guard also did articles on us receiving that $250,000 grant from MJ Murdoch Charitable Trust. Then this summer, we saw 2 parking lot performances of the very funny Ministers of Grace, which was a hit with more than 500 people attending, and they raised $1,500 for the building fund. That was pay as you wish. So that was not a set price. That was very good. That was all profit. Then in October, we had a formal season announcement mentioning that Little Women would be opening our season, and pretty much with the same cast. Murder on the Orient Express and Xanadu. But we never mentioned any playing dates because, as I think you're all quite aware, our construction dates keep fluctuating, so we don't know. Anyway, we raised close to $60,000 at that event, thanks to the generosity of the Shapiros, Gail Rapp, and many others. And we've also kept in touch with our donors. And last week on the 22nd, we did have an appreciation. We gave a reception, and that was well attended and I think our donors really enjoyed it. So construction is going on, but for certain we will be opening in 2022, when we can finally all get together and enjoy what we all love, theatre. So thank you to Jessica and Russell for tonight. And to all of you, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Great. Thank you, Karen. That was wonderful. I can't believe that we did so much in 2021. What about you, Bobby?
Well, I just find it all incredible, baby. VLT is the place to be.
Well, and we talked about the main stage shows that we'll be having. Karen mentioned, she mentioned that incredible parking lot show that a few of us were in, not too many, right?
I seem to recall that performance.
1 or 2. But we have those stages still available to us, that stage left space, that parking lot space. Have you heard any rumors or anything coming down the pipeline about what might be happening there?
We know I'm no spoon bender, but Bobby Stay Puft is slightly second. And I see in the future more virtual theater, a reinvigoration of virtual little theater. Some fabulous stuff happening in the parking lot. Work with, say, Readers Theater players, Minority Voices Theater. The potential is limitless.
It really is 2022. You've heard it here first, folks. Well, even though we couldn't have a lot of people here tonight, we had so many people write in and say they wanted to give some New Year's well wishes to us here at the theater and you folks watching from home. I even heard from a friend who is right down the street from the Empire State Building itself. You'll see her in the video.
Swinging.
So let's watch these well wishes from everybody across the country.
Happy New Year to my sweet VLT family. May the stars align for all of you in 2022. And may the curtain rise with the sound of applause at the Very Little Theater.
Happy New Year from Shelter Place.
Happy New Year from me and Madeline, 3-time champion. Toodaloo.
Happy New Year from the East Coast.
Happy New Year's, Very Little Theater. Wishing you all a most excellent 2022.
Happy New Year from the Valentines.
Happy New Year to VLT, and I can't wait to see what you do in 2022.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Very Little Theater. Best of luck with your renovations.
Happy New Year from the Interrobang Theater Company in Baltimore, Maryland.
Happy New Year, VLT.
Happy New Year.
All right, Happy New Year, VLT, and good luck on your renovation. Woohoo!
Happy New Year,
VLT.
Happy New Year, VLT. And we are looking forward to the next scene.
Bobby, wasn't that amazing?
I gotta tell you, Jesse B, I am so impressed with our community, not just the swing community here in Eugene, Oregon, but the larger community that we're all part of. We're seeing videos from people from all over the country.
Yeah.
I raise my glass to each and every one of them, individually.
And we're so glad to have that support across the country, from the East Coast all the way over here. Well, we've got a small look into the future here for you folks. And to help us out, we're going to bring up Carrie Welch, Adam Leonard, and Brett French. Come on up, folks. So we looked into our crystal ball and we decided to look into 2021, see what was going to happen in this next year coming up. So the first thing I wanted to ask was, what news item is going to happen that nobody predicted that's going to happen in 2022? Brett, what do you think?
Weasels will be able to detect microwaves.
Microwaves, that's going to make them even more useful. They're very lovely creatures, you know. Adam, tell me.
One of the masked singers is going to be revealed to be the country of North Korea.
Oh my gosh, I love that show. I can't wait to see that happen. Carrie, tell me.
The continental drift is going to reverse and Pangea is going to come back together.
That makes the idea of a global community real. I think that's excellent. I know that we will finally discover that there are people up there on the moon, and they're going to give us all a unicorn for saying thank you for getting through the pandemic. Bobby, stay puffed. What do you think?
And the Oscar for Best Director goes to Adam Sandler.
Oh boy, I can't wait to put that on my Oscar scorecard. Well, the next thing that we're wondering what we're going to see in 2022 is what product is going to hit the shelves that's going to change our lives. For me, I know that we're going to see self-cleaning bananas so that we no longer have to wipe down all our produce. Carrie, what do you think?
Thought bubbles, so we can see everyone's thoughts.
Thought bubbles in real life. I've always needed those. Adam, what do you think?
All right, now brace yourself. Shoes for your hands.
Perfect, so that we can all walk around on all fours or even handstands. I love it. Brett.
We're going to have touchscreen microwaves that actually plays music while you toast your bagels.
Man. So those weasels could find the microwave
Exactly.
and then play the music.
You have to have a weasel first.
Absolutely. Bobby, stay puffed.
You know, sometimes Bobby Stay Puft just wants to shut out all the noise in the world, and there's going to be something that comes out that takes care of that problem.
I love it. I'm sure that it will. And finally, what celeb couple are we going to see in 2022 that's just going to shock the nation? Carrie.
Zendaya and Sarah Michelle Gellar, Zen Buffy.
Wow, what a power couple. And they've already got a nickname too. I think that we're going to see Nicolas Cage finally shoot his shot with Dame Judi Dench. Brett, what do you think?
Tobey Maguire and Danny DeVito. Maguire and Vito.
Maguire Vito, we're coming up with all these nicknames tonight. What do you think, Adam?
Pete Davidson, Hillary Clinton.
Oh boy, well Pete Davidson certainly has been finding those strong, beautiful women to spend his time with. So, and Bobby Stay Puft, what do you think?
Hey, you know, you Jennifer fans out there, you better look out because I've had my eye on Jennifer Lopez for quite some time. And it's Bobby Stay Puft's year. Stay low.
I can only imagine. Well, if any of that happens, you know you heard it here first. Thank you so much to the three of you for joining us tonight and telling us a little bit about 2022. Say, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Folks, we have been so thrilled to be able to bring you a little bit of theater, a little bit of fun, and lots of entertainment tonight, as well as looking forward to the future. Finally, what we can do is let's check in on our fundraising and see what's happening. Let's take a look. You stay right there, Bobby.
Oh, entertainment.
Oh, wait, first I wanted to show you the theater. Hold on. Because you know, the theater has changed a lot. If you've been tuning in throughout the year, you're going to see a lot has changed throughout. So let's go to my cell phone now so I can bring you live to the theater. So this view that you're getting is of the audience space here. Those foam blocks will be for concrete to be poured for the seats to sit on. So we'll have some incredible stadium seating. There will be no bad seat in the house. Up there is our new light loft where they'll be able to run all of the light and sound in this new theater. And you see they're working on the side stages as well, where we'll be able to do some side theater, maybe put a pit band. And finally, oh, it's frozen. I'm sorry, folks. I hear that the video might be frozen, but let me tell you, it's quite a view out here. And, you know, as you can see in the video, there still are those arches that you've seen in VLT. They're not going anywhere. So we're certainly glad to keep VLT the way it is, just bring you more comfortable seating and a bigger stage.
Welcome back.
Well, thanks, Bobby. That was a fun little tour of what we've got out here in our ongoing construction for the theater.
I was here, so I got to see it.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you didn't go anywhere. Finally, I want to check in and see how our fundraising has been doing. Carrie, can you take a look and see what do you think we've got coming in? I know we'll be doing final tallies as you folks send in your checks as well, but
$3,975.
$3,975. Well, then we only need $25 more to make it.
Do you take cards?
Always, Bobby. Always.
Done, baby.
Thank you so much for supporting us tonight, folks. We're so glad that you came. Thank you to all of the foundations and community trusts who have sponsored us and funded us throughout the year. We thank the MJ Murdoch Charitable Trust, the Chambers Family Foundation, the Autzen Foundation, the Miller Foundation, the Oregon Arts Commission, and the Oregon Community Foundation. And of course, none of this would have been possible without every single one of you who have been donating and supporting and watching us throughout the year. Most of our gifts are $100 or less. So thank you so much. We will, of course, continue fundraising throughout the year as our construction goes on. And we are so glad to be here tonight. So, Bobby, I think that's about it.
Well, wait a minute. We got to count down the new year, baby.
What? No, it's
10,
Bobby, it's
9. Oh, I can't wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
That's it, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. We'll see you in 2022. You take care.